Hello! This is my favorite art supplies from 2016. And I haven't rewatched last year's, so I could be repeating something, but oh well. Um, I don't think I am, but who knows? Who cares? If they're still your favorite, they're still your favorite. First off, this is a paintbrush. It is a short filbert, number 4, Catalyst by Princeton. And this brush has been used and abused for about a year. And it's starting to get a little bushy at this point in time. But what I love about this is the short firmness of it. Let me see here. Where is it? So I have another filbert. Filbert is probably like my all-time favorite type of brush. And I have several of them in many sizes. They tend to be the ones I reach for the most. But this is a regular filbert, and you can see the difference between the short filbert. This one's also an 8, so it's bigger. But I mean, look, there's short filbert, there's big filbert. But this one's nice too. It's still got that. But what I like about the short is for doing faces. I have my art journal on my lap, so it's convenient. So, you know, when you're doing faces, and let's see here, I can't really tell what I'm doing. You can get like for the rounded lines, which I really like. And the Catalyst brand by Princeton seems to stand up really well to scrub, 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 scrub. And I scrub all the time, which is why all my brushes, see, there's little brushes right there. Can you kind of see that? Where it started to go into sadness. But this has had a year of hard, consistent use. This is probably my most used paintbrush out of all of them, other than like my cheapy Liquitex Basics, which, you know, went into beaker head in like minutes. Really love this brush. Really love the other Catalyst brushes I've bought from Princeton. I've always had really good luck with Princeton brushes, so they tend to be a good, solid buy. Favorite brush. Short filbert, number 4, Catalyst by Princeton. What is next? I made myself a list this year. Aqua brush things. I heart these. This one has, it's a little more color in it. This one has watercolor in it, a very diluted one. They're just so easy to use and fun. They don't necessarily completely take the role of a real watercolor brush, but really they're really nice if you have a busy night or day or whatever, and you just want to do something quick with watercolor. These are so awesome. You got water if you're on the go. So far, this one's a Pentel brand one. So far, this is the brand I like the most. I have, what are these called? These are Color Our Lives Transfit set of 6. The Pentels only come in 3s, but I got this one partly because they had some wider brushes and I wanted a little bit more brush variety. I had one that was leaking, but it seems to have resolved itself, but I'm still paranoid about putting them flat like this. I've never had a Pentel one leak on me at all, ever. So, but I love these things. They're fun. You can fill them with colors. You can fill them with water. Makes doing something quick super easy. Or if you just need to activate something really quick that's water based. Love it. Oh, geez. This year, hold on. Thank you for holding on. Okay, so this year, kind of started playing more with watercolors and started enjoying them. And the catalyst was the core watercolors I got in Art Snacks box. This is a golden watercolor. Oh, it is just Dreamy. Can we say dreamy again? Dreamy. This one's indigo. Oh, I love this color. It's to die for. And the tiniest bit. Is there some? Yeah, there's still. See, that is, it dried. It's very intense. Even when in a light wash, it's still very intense. But this was kind of what started off something that was kind of already building of wanting to understand watercolors better. And I even like my Winsor Newton ones, which I still don't love a lot better than I used to. I feel like I'm finally kind of understanding how to use watercolor. This is from a life book class. This was Jane Davenport's class. And I feel like something just kind of clicked in this past year as far as watercolor and using it effectively goes. Hold on, let's see what it's called. It's going to be quicker to get up and get it. Yeah. And here's another. This was the mashup with Jane and Tam called the Jam. And kind of doing two different styles. One's her eyes look very Tam to me. She looks like a very Tam face compared to. So one's probably going to end up a little more along the lines of this chica. With my kind of how I do my eyes. But watercolor, I was really just kind of taken off, and I just ordered a ton. Well, what feels like a ton. It's probably not a ton once it gets here. From Blick. And I'm really excited to experiment with some more higher end ones than what I have, because this just was like, it's the difference between like a student brand color sometimes and the artist grade color, because artist grades tend to have more pigment in them. And I think I have a Wix. Oh, a mix of artist quality and student grade as far as my Winsor Newtons go. And they're in my, I'm not going to show you the world's most dirty palette that they're in. And they're all from the 90s, so they're really old. And some of them I can't get out of the tubes anymore, and it's really hard to cut them open. It's annoying. But you have new watercolors going on. And this core one, golden, that I got by Art Snicks, kind of really just sparked that interest even more. The next is I cannot talk today, can I? Masa rice paper. I started making these pages a while back. This one's actually not Masa, this is tissue paper. Yeah, and I was really precious with it. Like, oh my god, I can't use it. It's so special. I'm making this for special class. There's some more of it. And this year I finally that's just stupid. I have like several bags of Masa paper that is colored and decorated for collage to use. And so I gave myself permission to start using it within. Like there's some right there. There's a lot of blue in this, so it's hard to see it. Using it just in whatever I feel like. Now, it's not just for special times. It can be used just because I want to. But the Masa, I'm trying to see. I don't think there's any other one in here. I think it's in the big one. But what I like about this, it gives you very unique collage paper, and it's transparent. When you lay it down, it can be a little cranky sometimes. It will. Oh, here's a better one. You can actually see that's Masa. And is that Masa? Yep, that's Masa and some washi right in that corner. I like how it looks. It gives things a little bit more texture. Sometimes it'll bunch up like tissue paper. You can create whatever color you want. And a lot of times what I do is when I use ink sprays or I'm doing watercolor or acrylics, whatever, if I need to mop something up, I use Masa paper. This one's tissue. That one turned out really pretty. when you have the sadness of the ink spill happen. Also, I have like several really purpley ones because I knocked over some purple India ink. You can use patterns, all sorts of fun stuff. You can make them or you can just create them haphazardly, which is what I usually do by mopping stuff up and seeing what happens. You get some really super cool effects. And the last, because I have limited myself to top 5 art supplies as opposed to talking to you for hours, is the Inktense by Derwent. Oh, I love these things. Love them, love them, love them. I have ordered a proper tin of them. I'm very excited for them to get here next week. But I've bought several of them, mostly in kind of, oh yeah, I got more than I thought. I guess I got about 8 plus 1 watercolor pencil from them. Mostly kind of in lip colors or dark colors. I have a green, madder brown, love madder brown. Sepia, because I love sepia. Sepia should get an honorable mention for color. Sepia and Payne's Gray are like the bomb this year. Mauve, India ink, and I think it's a deep rose. There's a carmine in here somewhere too. You can use them kind of like a colored pencil. You can activate with them with water. You can dip them in water. You can draw in them in water. What's that? They give some neat effects. No, that was all. Never mind, that was all. Stabilo, all pencil. That's all pencil. There is So page. Where's that one page? This page, where are you? Was done with the Inktense, and I just sprayed water on it, and then kind of helped it spread a little. So they spread a little, but not like a Stabilo All pencil would. And you could get them all sorts of colors. They're just really nice. I like them, especially when I'm doing eyes and lips. They can help really get gradation, and then I'll take white acrylics with it and use it and mix it in. But yeah, I love those things so much. Okay, that is the top 5 art supplies for me for 2016. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.